They filled the arena. They came for war, for knockouts, for chaos, for history. But what they witnessed was something else entirely. This wasn't just a fight. It was a resurrection, a moment where pain met purpose, where legacy was carved in blood and silence. And when legends rise, even the loudest fans go quiet, because greatness doesn't scream. It whispers through moments that change everything. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Two names, two storms. Wilder, born with dynamite in his fists. A knockout artist, a destroyer. He didn't box, he detonated. Fury, the Gypsy King, born into fighting. But his greatest battles weren't in the ring. They were in his mind. Depression, addiction. He ballooned in weight. He disappeared from the sport. People wrote him off, but he didn't stay down. He trained in silence. He returned in shadows. And when he stepped back into the ring, he wasn't just fighting Wilder. He was fighting every demon that ever tried to bury him. December 2018, the first fight, Wilder versus Fury. The world watched. Fury boxed beautifully. Wilder hunted for the knockout. Then came round 12. Wilder landed the bomb. Fury hit the canvas. Flat, motionless. But then, he rose, like a man possessed, like a soul refusing to be erased. The fight ended in a draw, but the world saw something deeper. They saw a man who refused to stay down, and a rivalry that was just beginning. Fight 2, February 2020. Fury came in heavier. Wilder came in angry, but anger isn't strategy. And Fury? He was a storm. He pressed forward. He broke Wilder's rhythm. He broke Wilder's body. Knockdowns, blood, confusion. Wilder's corner threw in the towel, and the myth of invincibility cracked. But Wilder wasn't done. He blamed the costume. He blamed betrayal. But deep down, he blamed himself. And so came Fight 3, the final chapter, the trilogy, the reckoning. October 2021. The crowd was electric. The tension? Unbearable. Round after round. Both men fell. Both men rose. Wilder dropped Fury. Twice. The crowd exploded. But Fury rose again. Not just physically. He rose spiritually. He rose like a man who had already died once and chose to live again. Then came Fury's moment. A right hand. Clean. Devastating. Wilder collapsed. And the crowd didn't cheer. They stood. Silent. Awestruck. Because they didn't witness a fight. They witnessed a resurrection. Wilder was brave. No one questions that. He gave everything. But Fury? Fury gave something more. He gave a moment that transcended sport. The trilogy ended, but the legend began. Fury didn't just win. He became a symbol of resilience, of redemption, of silence in the face of greatness. He showed the world that comebacks aren't just about winning. They're about refusing to be erased. About rewriting your story when the world thinks it's over. Years will pass. New champions will rise. New belts will be claimed. But this trilogy, this war, will echo forever. Because it wasn't just about boxing. It was about humanity, about pain, about pride, about rising when everything says you should fall. Fury versus Wilder wasn't just a rivalry. It was a resurrection of a man, of a legacy, of a moment that made the world stop. So when people talk about boxing, they talk about punches, about belts, about records. But this was different. This was the moment the crowd went quiet, not out of boredom, but out of reverence. Because when legends rise, even the loudest fans go silent. This was Tyson Fury. This was Deontay Wilder. This was resurrection. Thanks guys for watching until the end. Make sure you subscribe, we will come with more story that never told in the news by.